Hi, my name is Lisa Kimberly Glickman and I'm a Montreal area artist who's going to show you how to make some lanterns out of recycled materials. These lanterns are inspired by the Rivière des Lumières, which is organized by the Théâtre des Petites Lanternes, and the festival takes place at the end of September. You can just use plastic bottles to make your lantern. One big and one small is ideal. They don't have to be separate colors. If you only have one bottle, we can make a kind of a flower lantern like that. But if you have two bottles, you can cut one and put it inside the other one with larger leaves on the outside and smaller leaves on the inside, like a water lily. For the double bottle water lily inspired torch, looks like this. We use all the parts of the bottles to make the pieces, a branch, and battery operated lights. So I'm going to show you how to make this. You need two bottles. Sharpies, tin snips are good, a glue gun. The glue gun is to glue the little bottle, which is one of these, inside this one. The inside shape is like this. So the last step is cutting out the bottom, if you haven't already, and cutting out the top. So this is what the finished lily lantern looks like on a branch, and I'm going to show you how to put it on the branch, and then you can add the battery operated lights, fairy lights, and put them on, and then you can enjoy your torch and carry it around in the evening. You need to have a branch that has kind of a hand, at least three pieces that can hold your bottle that you made. This is my finished lily bottle that I showed you how to make, and I'm going to figure out how to glue it in. And usually what I do is I just sort of move it around until it feels like it's being held, and then when I find the spots where it seems to be held well, I'll take my marker and I'll mark those on the branch. I can color that on here so I have sort of a guideline. I'm using a hot glue gun and I'm using a lot of glue, but you can do this with white glue and just be patient, or other kinds of glues, because hot glue dries and cools quickly and then your piece is stuck. So if you're impatient like I am, it's a quick fix, but they are very hot and you can burn yourself, so you've got to be careful. So I attach it and I sort of hold it to stay still and make sure it gets set. I'm going to put a little bit more in there because I don't want it to fall off when I'm carrying it around. So I'm sort of approaching it from the inside and putting more blobs of glue. Now these tree stump pieces are not very attractive, so we're going to use the stuff that we made from the other bottles. Remember, we cut the bottoms of the bottles off. We made these little flowers, we can glue those on, and we made a bunch of leaves, different shapes and colors, and we can glue those on as well. And there you go, a finished torch water lily lantern.